All right, this is a sideline external rotation drill for the hip. It is probably going to look a lot like a clamshell until we initiate the movement and actually go through the range of motion. With some of the constraints as far as the setup for this activity, they're a little bit different, make it a lot more effective. So we're going to get down into a sideline position with something to support our head. As we do that, if you have one of these, it can be a helpful feedback tool. It's not necessary to do this or even to do it well, but it can help with kind of the teaching process of facilitating feeling the right stuff. So you can go around the knees, something like that, and then we want to set up ideally such that our hips and knees are at about 90 degrees, and that we can get especially our top foot flat against the wall. I like to try to let this leg be pretty relaxed. A lot of times we'll have tension around this lower leg just as a way of our body unconsciously creating stability. So try to sort of let your body soften into the ground, and then we're gonna focus on getting our contact points. So I want my big toe knuckle, my fourth and fifth toe knuckle, so basically the whole ball of my foot where the toes come into the foot, that's where I want to be. And then I want to have a feel for my heel as well. So that contact of the foot between the ball of the foot and the heel, that's going to stay the entire time. Okay, that's the focus for this drill, is to use the hip with focus points of the foot. So we're going to take a breath in, long exhale. You feel those ribs drawing down. So we finish that exhale. It's a lot of air, so we get it all out. And then hold that squeeze as we inhale. This is just our bracing and breathing, creating some organization through the trunk. Now with that bracing, with the foot contact, that foot tripod, big toe, fourth, fifth toe, and heel, I want to start to drive my knee towards the ceiling. And even there, immediately, I had to consciously relax my foot a little bit so that it wouldn't peel off the wall. That big toe really wants to peel when I initiate the pressure into the wall and then try to raise that knee up. As I raise that knee up, I have to keep the big toe knuckle against the wall. And I can only go about to here without that inside of the foot. Hopefully you can see it there. Without the inside of the foot, the big toe of my top leg, my left foot, is peeled off the wall if I go any higher. So I want to find, and I can reset if I need to, big toe knuckle, fourth and fifth toe, and heel, press into the wall, and then slowly, keeping those 3 points of contact on the foot very firmly grounded into the wall, start to try to get higher and higher. And it might just be that you spend 30 seconds with those points of contact against the wall, trying to drive up, hold that highest position, and now we just focus on breath. Inhale all through the ribs. Exhale all the way. Straight into the next inhale. Right into the next exhale. And we would want to try to do maybe 5 of those breaths, maybe even up to 10 of those breaths in a set. Okay, so this is an external rotation drill for the hip, really focusing on creating contact with the foot against the wall to simulate how our body is going to translate this activity when we're on our feet, and having that sensory information come up through the foot and into the hip. All right, so make sure you have a little bit of support for the head. If you have a band, use it, and have fun strengthening up those hips.